14, what are the fellow University of Southern Maryland, and but got some really good stuff, good drills. That applies to every style of wrestling. So here you go. Yeah, excited to be out.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for having me. Thanks for everybody coming out today. Just to preface real quick, if I'm not talking loud enough, let me know. And if you have any questions at any point, let me know. We'll walk through. I want to talk a lot about like the theory and kind of progressions on different things today. My biggest thing, I think, that I really want to talk about is like base level position and kind of where we want our body to be. And this is really important, I think, for the worst guy in the room all the way to the best guy in the room. We're going to go over a lot of like different hand fighting stuff, different drills to train for wrestling specific movements that I think are really important. And over the last like 5 years, I've done a lot of traveling overseas, so I'm going to incorporate some of the stuff that I've seen that I think is really vital in the curriculum over there that I don't think it's touched on, that builds on a lot of strength in specific areas that are really important to wrestling, and I think that we miss that until we get to the senior level and start doing that stuff. So I want to kind of pass that along, implement that, because wrestling in itself is a really interesting sport to train for, right? We've got moments of like tight isolation, like isometric holds, where we're not letting the guy move us. We've got really loose moments, and we've got times where we have to like really explode. So we have to be able to do all of those things at once in a different way. So I think it's really, really important to think about when we're incorporating drills, training, maximize that with things that are going to be the most efficient and effective. So I think I want to start out with just talking about warm-up. The biggest thing about wrestling is like, we're out there trying to control someone else's body, but how can we control someone else's body if I can't control my own body, right? So I think I'm not going to go through all this because I got short time and I want to make sure everything, but I think it's really important we're incorporating different gymnastics into warm-ups. Not just your rolls, forward rolls, backward rolls, all that stuff, cartwheels, walking on your hands, different things like that. But incorporating those movements, incorporating them every day, because that's how guys build that muscle memory, build that body control, and I think that's really important. Some other different things that I think are really important too, that are good to incorporate in the warm-up is like I talked about. Basically, a lot of where wrestling comes from is this core area that we're talking about, right? So it's like your knees up to your ribs, okay? And a lot of it's hip-hop, and a lot of stuff that we've been training lately is different ways to control the guy, hold the guy's body, but also work on hip hop. So I'm going to run through some different exercises real quick that we do. Some of these are more Greco-specific lifts, but I think that they're applicable to everything, because what we're doing is we're training how to carry another guy's body, but also use our hips in the right way. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is just like a reverse lift back and forth. The partner's going to bend over, top hand goes over the top, then my knees pop, set down, pop, set down, pop, set down. Every time I do stuff like that, my chest is big, my hips are bent, and I'm popping up and through. Okay, that's like the big explosive motion, right? Just like when we're on a double leg shot, right? I'm stepping up and across, big pop. Okay, that's where it's coming from, is right here. So we want to get guys used to carrying other bodies and holding that up. Okay. The next one, other good stuff, is we'll go like handstand push-ups right here. Okay, holding it up. Right there. Okay. Next one. This partner goes scarecrow. I'm going to grab him right on his hips. It's a good thing to always think about like where's the best control. I control on the guy's hips right here. Pinch my elbows, and I'm going to go pop, parallel down, pop back up, parallel down, pop back up. Every time trying to focus on big explosive movements on it. Okay. Next one. This one's really good for some of the stuff we'll get into later with underhooks. Partner's on his knees. Okay, I'm going to come up underneath. I'll lock my hands like double underhook. I'm going to pull them up and catch, kind of like clean, power clean, but with the body. Catch right there, back down. Back down, that's really good. We're controlling that body right there. We've got good mornings. Let's go legs. Up. So you're behind him. This is good for building like good back strength, good leg strength right here. Okay, I'm gonna bring him down and through my legs. All the way to parallel. Hop. Up. Up. Okay. Right there. Marriage carry curls. Right here, he's up here. All right, I'm holding him like I just got married. Right here, curling him up. Also good for underhooks, controlling bodies. Okay, we got obvious ones like squats. Right here. And then lunges too. Just getting the guy used to holding another guy up, right? Barbells, great. But at the end of the day, what we're doing is trying to lift another body off the mat, right? So we want to do that kind of stuff. A couple other things. Great for core strength. Wheelbarrow explosive push-ups. Right here, you can even have your partner moving the whole time. So you got to guess as you go, right? Okay. We do different variations of buddy sit-ups too. Right here, I can wrap, lock in, come up, right here, or we can go down, lock in back here, progressions. Try to get my head on that. Coming up. Understand? That's all of them. So those are just some of the stuff that we do. I think that those are all great for warm-up drills, for conditioning drills, right? I only did like 3 of them. So, all that stuff is good. The first time your guys do it, they're gonna die and cry. But the more they do it, the better they're gonna be, and the more comfortable they're gonna be in those positions. And just even, I touched on the double leg stuff, driving up and across right here, hopping my hips. That's big stuff. You incorporate some more specific stuff to full style, where I'm behind them, doing back returns. Right? Right? Incorporate it too, where it's a conditioning drill for both guys. Where I'm at return, he brings his knees to his chest, comes right back up. Right? Okay? But start getting your wheels turning. You guys are smart guys. You've been around wrestling a lot. Start thinking about how you can take those movements you're teaching every day, turn them into everyday warm-up and conditioning drills. So you keep that going the whole time. Okay? Some more stuff I want to talk about with a couple more core drills that I think are good. Partner's going to give me like a scarecrow right here, because this one's cool too. Wrestling has a lot to do with not only carrying his weight, but a lot of times I want to make him carry my weight, right? So how do I learn to transfer that? So he's in a scarecrow, and we're just going to work on maybe go 30-second hangs to start. Right here, my feet are parallel. I'm not pinching. I'm just squeezing. Right? Make the guy hold here. Working good arms, good core, staying tight. Then after that, I hold. Now he walks. So both guys are working core, strength. He's walking, he's moving. I'm holding tight. Okay? And then last one is I'm learning to move around him while keeping weight on him, right? So I'm moving this guy. I want to be able to move around him, but always have weight on him. Okay? So right here, step in the hang, you go around, you contest how many you can get in a minute, 30 seconds, whatever. That's up to you guys. So, but those are some kind of things that I think are great to incorporate. That's what they're doing from little kids up overseas. And I think it's a big difference maker for just base level position. They're strong in the right spots. I think that goes a long way. So we kind of move on from there. talk about how that applies to like our stance integrity and our position, okay? So now it's going to get down to stance. Some things we want to think about. Yeah, butt down, head up. His elbows are pinched to relax, right? Okay, but when he moves, we got to think about him being in one unit when he moves, all right? One leg doesn't step too far forward, okay? One arm doesn't reach like this. When I move, I have to be one unit, okay? We're moving, we're circling, all one unit, okay? And that's what we want to have guys doing. I think a lot of high school guys get all spazzy and they don't really know what's going on. They think that this worked once, so this is the right thing to do this kind of stuff, or be out here all flailing around. But if they can know where their body needs to be at all times and move and understand that and understand what like the position, I think they'll be a lot more confident in different situations regardless of their wrestling. So the next drill that I think is good for this is now, once he's got it down on his own, we're going to bring the other guy in. Just your basic push-pull drill. Okay, but when we're doing this, I think it's good to stress that the guy that's doing the pushing and pulling is also working. Okay? It's not just for the guy in his stance, but it's for me too. Okay, I'm in a good position. My head's always level with him, so I'm ready to take a shot if he's out of position, right? So I'm going to push, I'm going to pull. Notice how Alec closes the gap every time I pull, right? He doesn't try to pull back off of my pull here. Okay, pull back off and pull. That's loading me up to go underneath. Okay, he's flowing. He's learning how to move, and I'm trying to figure out how to get him off balance here. Make him hit his hand. Pressure. Pull. Right. Again, we're building that lower back strength, that butt strength, all that stuff. It's so vital, right? This is all great warm-up stuff to do. Okay? And every time Alec moves me, I'm moving my feet, following it up, I'm relaxed. My arms are tight, I'm not here to fight everything he does. Because that wears a guy out real fast too. I think younger kids, they're not super comfortable with how to use their body yet, they're not confident yet. So a lot of times they resort to just flexing to try to be out-strong the guy, right? But the more you can get them to flow, move their feet, and go with the guy, and take the guy where he wants to go, and not fight every motion, it'll feel a lot better for a period. Okay? So off of that too, now we'll do this drill. Here we're moving, pushing, pulling, he's in his stance. Now every time I change levels, he just drops his butt with me. Okay? I'm here, and I'm here. I change levels, he drops his butt with me. Here, I change levels, he drops his butt with me. What we're trying to do here is give healthy reactions. How many of your guys, every time they fake, or every time the guy fakes on him, they do this? Have you seen a guy do that in high school, right? Our immediate reaction is hips back, hands up. But that's not one, a very good way to stop a shot, and two, not putting me in position to score afterwards, right? So, just getting guys comfortable with the right reactions. He's pushing, pulling me here, he changes levels, my hands drop. Pushing, pulling here, my hands drop. Pushing, pulling here, my hands drop, okay? Always dropping our butts, not bringing our hips back. Okay, always being in that good athletic position, all right? Now from there, we go one step further, he changes levels, takes a shot as I'm moving him, right? And now I circle off. Okay, we get a pressure pulling, he takes a shot, my head's always in the way, and I'm circling off of it, okay? Starting to work that in. And notice how everything's progressing off the last thing. Okay, so everyone's just a little bit farther step down the line, and we're getting them closer to the end goal where we want them to be. But now they're hand fighting and learning how to bring their hands down and their butt down at the right time, at the same time. Okay? Then the drill after that, okay, now this guy's trying to get his hands locked. I'm trying to go shut down defense. One of the biggest things, I think, when I turned the corner in high school, because I wasn't the Zach Sanders right away. Win state titles in 8th grade, you know. So it was kind of diligent. But my junior year, I really started to figure out how to block open shots. And I think if you can block open shots, you can beat like 80, 90% of high school guys. You know, you teach all level guys but even like kind of show the road guys how to be able to block the open shots, control the tide. I mean, it's going to put them right up there competitively with a lot of other guys. There's a lot of guys are taking these open shots. They learn how to react the right way. It's going to make a big difference. Okay, so now the drill is, he's out here, he's trying to get away and get an open shot, and I'm closing the gap, keeping my head in the way. And when he shoots, I got to keep my head blocked. Make 2 in a row, right? I'm going to drop my hands again. Okay? Like 30 seconds each guy. One guy's job is to get his hands locked. The other guy's job is to block with his head. And we're learning how to do that. Okay? Make sure I didn't miss anything there. You guys got any questions on that stuff? Is that all right? Moving forward? Okay. Good. All right. Now we're going to kind of go into some stuff with ties, good solid contact. One of the things that I like to think about when I go into a match is always a couple cues. Is make first contact and make him react to me. So that's kind of the progression we're going to kind of go down here. I know if I make first contact, he's always going to be reacting to me, and I'm always going to be one step ahead of him. And the more we can get guys comfortable with being the initiator, be the guy that's going after the attack, I think the better off, the more chances they're going to have to win. It's really hard to win when we're always trying to catch up to this guy and run away from him. Okay? So, in folk style, I always think it's kind of like everybody's probably heard like man and hands hits for defense-wise. I think about that a little bit with offense too. So I always want to make contact with my head first, right here. So I'm down a little bit lower than him, and I want to get my head right over here. Okay, once I got my hands on him, now he's reacting to me. A lot of times he's going to put his hands on me, right here. Now I can start coming up and creating pressure. Okay? As soon as I reach out here, we're away from that one unit contact again, right? Okay, I'm out here, I'm here, all right, I'm extended. Okay, but when I'm in here, low, making contact, now I'm the one initiating the pressure. So the first one we're going to go, first tie we're going to work into is just some 2-on-1 stuff. One of my favorite ones is just going baseball grip, right? Super simple. Again, this works for the new kid all the way up to the best kid. Right here, I'm going baseball grip on his hand. Right here, I'm going to attack this one. And a lot of times, think about whatever that guy's knee leg is. That's his attack hand too. If I can tie up his attack hand, what I mean by attack hand is the hand that he shoots with. Right here, okay? This hand is tied up. That guy has to clear it before he gets the offense going, right? So I'm here, attack hand, right? Now from here, I'm just going to climb up and pressure forward, okay? Now, when I go 2-on-1, a little bit different. I think a lot of people have probably seen thumb up right here. I like to go thumb down because this makes it easier for me to transition both sides. So I can pressure forward here, or I can swing step this back foot and cut an angle. And then pressure back into him. And then cut an angle. Okay? Notice that every time he squares up, okay, I'm thinking about cutting this angle again. And it's not just circling. Okay? It's big swing step. Right here, hit the corner, and then I pressure back into it. Swing step, pressure back in. Okay? I'm always looking for a way to create pressure. When I get the pressure back, create an angle on it. Okay? So again, I make contact with my head, and I go baseball pressure. I'll pressure forward, and pressure back. Now I cut that angle. Pressure forward, pressure back. Now I'll cut that angle. Notice that's really making him react. Each time, the harder he reacts, okay, the more he's playing catch up, and the more I'm one step ahead. All right? Another 2-on-1 setup. From there is just clearing a collar tie. Right? A lot of times when we make contact here, he's going to come right to my head. Okay? A couple little small things. You guys have seen a lot of this stuff, but I'm just going to throw some small things that I think have been really high percentage for me. When I do that is I'm here. I'm going to pinch his elbow, like my shoulder right to his ear here. Okay, what that does is pops his elbow out. And now I'm going to push this off into him. Again, if he squares up, I'm looking to swing step and pressure again. Okay? Create pressure, manipulate pressure. Create pressure, manipulate pressure. Okay? Create pressure, find an angle. However you want to say it. All right?
Can you show that to the side?
Yep. Yeah. So, okay. So what I'm doing is taking my shoulder and pinching it right to my ear here. Okay. Now it's really easy for me to just push it off. All right. Pressure. It pushes back. I swing. Pressure. Pushes back. I swing. Okay. This is simple right here. Instead of a lot of times you'll see this really big pronounced where I'm pulling back. Again, back to the 1 unit thing, right? When I'm making sacrifices to get this hand off the head with my position here, okay, I won't put myself up the other side, right? But if I can stay in that unit and still take it off, all right, I'm going to be in a better spot, okay? And then last one I like to do to get a little bit quicker angle is hit just a short drag. Sometimes I'll go inside tie, he'll hang over the top. I'll just drop this hand a lot of times. He hangs over the top, I drop, and this hand comes right up into my short drag. While I short drag, I'm always setting my foot. So I'm here, I know I'm going to get this drag. I set my outside foot up so it's a quick angle. I drop my hand, and now I'm in on my 2-on-1 again. Okay? And you can hit that short drag from baseball grip too, right? Pressure here. I set my foot up, short drag, right? All right, so offense to the ties, now defense to ties. Alec does good first contact. Okay, he gets up to that 2-on-1. 2-on-1, gets that angle. Okay, first one that I like the best, I think is the safest. Okay, is first, I want to hold my ground here. I want to need pressure with pressure. All right, I don't want to start running away. This is bad again. Gets away from the 1 unit again. Okay, so when he runs that angle, okay, I'm going to go into him a little bit. And now I'm just going to attack the high hand and pull my elbow back. Now I can run this side again or just clear it. Okay, he runs it up. Right here, I'm attacking that high hand right away. Pulling that elbow back or just clear and circle. But always thinking about trying to get to the next attack. I think it's really important to talk to your guys about not just clearing positions, but finding ways to wrestle through positions, right? Get them to where they want to be right away. It's hard when we're here, I clear, and I run away. Now I'm back to square one, right? I got him a little bit extended by making him chase here. There's always something there by me going right back into him, as long as I'm in that good position. But let's not go back to square one every time we give up and we clear a tie and just think about clearing it. Let's think about how we're going to score from there. Okay? So that's one. Another good one is he's got 2-on-1 here. Okay? I'll get head position and I'll try to get my head to this side and I'll grab his elbow, pull it tight. Now I got to underhook this side. Okay? Again, here, elbow tight. Underhook this side. Okay? And the last one is you can kind of go to a shot off list too. Sometimes I can pull right here, right into a shot. Okay? And even bait him a little bit where you're just going here. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Changing levels to a shot. If you don't get it, at least it's creating motion, you're out of the 2-on-1. Right? You're coming back up. Alright, we're going to keep moving through ties. You guys got any questions on those things? No? Okay. We'll keep moving through ties. I want to talk about offense and defense because it'll go into the last drill that I want to show right here. Okay, next one, just some setups for underhooks. Okay, first basic one. Okay, I'm coming in right here, making contact with my head. I'm going to club and then come into my underhook here. All right. When I club, a lot of times, I club, his elbow comes away, and I'm chasing it down. When I got my underhook, I want shallow elbow right on his shoulder blade there. Okay? Alright, I don't want to go all the way through. Alright, I want to be pulling the whole time, pulling it up and in. Alright, if I start extending myself, those happen. Okay? This becomes his overhook. He starts clamping down. This isn't a position I want to be in. Okay, right? This is his overhook now. It's not my underhook. Does that make sense? So we're teaching underhook. We want guys floating this thing. I'm dominating this position. Down here, I'm not dominating this position anymore. This is his overhook. Almost got to clear and go to something else now. All right? So we're clubbing, driving that thing across, controlling this opposite side. I see a lot of high school guys, they come in and they get this great underhook, and then they let the guy back in on this side. Now we're 50-50 again. Okay? Either I'm controlling the wrist, or I'm pushing that elbow in, but I'm controlling this half of his body with this underhook. And that's where my ties are going to come from. Okay? And when I'm here, if he does get this clamp down, now I'm thinking about pulling, or using this to my advantage, right? Circle pull. Circle pull. He pulls back up. Come on, you come back in. Okay? Circle pull. Circle pull. Back in. Okay? Club's the first one. Second one, right here. We're going to go here. Now partner comes to that elbow to try to beat it. Now I'm just going to slide my shoulder right into his chest. Elbow up again. Control on the other side. Okay? 2-on-1, he controls. Now gets that elbow up again. Control on this side. Okay? Oh, for the last one, you guys are struggling to get in. Another great one is just a shot to an underhook. And a good hard penetration, step off the whistle. Now I'm driving up there to my underhook. You got a guy that's super comfortable there. It's another great spot to be right there. Okay? Change levels, drive, right in there. Okay? I'm not going to touch on too much offense from there because Paul's will come in. He's got way better stuff. So we'll do that. So now let's talk about some underhook defense. We got to get guys comfortable here again. Just like with our 2-on-1, we're not trying to run away from this position or do this. Okay? It's not a mistake. Guys are getting really uncomfortable there. We have to put them in these positions so that they're comfortable and they know how to wrestle. Even if they don't like being there, they need to know how to wrestle out of it so they don't get destroyed. Okay? So the first thing I do when a guy's got underhook on me, I square my hips and I try to get weight down on this side right here. Okay, and I circle him away. See how that extends his arm? Now I can pummel back in. Okay? So I can keep his pressure, and now I'm circling away, weight down. The other thing I do is I use my arm as just kind of a little feeler. I don't need to hook this. Okay, this kind of slows me down, doing this kind of stuff. I like to just bring my arm to my side. This is kind of like my little radar gun here. Right? He tries to pull out. He tries to take a bigger bite. I feel everything he's doing by just pinching my arm here. Okay, now I'm extending his arm. See, get his arm away from his body. Remember where we want it to be? Right? We want to be up and back. Controlling that side. I want to get him extended down here. Extend this arm out. Now I can start coming back in. Whether that be just pummeling, whether that be coming to like a cross tie here, and then coming back in, wherever they want to go. Okay? Some stuff that is also good if guys are starting to run at him with underhooks and chasing them. Get your foot in here, and then we're just going to twist and go a little off balance. Right? Now I'm back into him. Okay? We're here. I got weight on him. He's pushing hard. Just a little off balance. Back into him. All that's coming from my hips. It's not my arms swinging. It's weight. And then back into them. Okay? And then the last one, this is another good one. Right here, he's starting to feel dead to rights. You can always punch him a little bit, just to get a little bit of space. Punch, elbow in, back into him. Right here, punch, elbow in, back into him. It's got to be explosive movement though. If I'm going slow, he's going to run right through me, right? We're here. Okay, I'm here. Putting weight on him still. Punch. And back in. Okay? Okay. You guys got any questions about underhooks or anything? Okay? All right. Good. So, last thing is just talking about different collar ties and different little things with collar ties that I think are important. Like what I said, always want to make the guy react to you first, okay? So, when I make contact and I'm coming in right here, now I get my inside tie. When I come to the head, it's only when I want to snap. I'm pressuring here, okay, he pressures back, now I get a little bit of space and I come up, but I'm really pulling with my inside tie here, and my hand goes to the top of his head, and I'm pulling down. Notice that my head is always in position to score right here. I'm not snapping and leaving my head up. Okay, you just can run right through me right there. Do what he wants, okay? So, pressure first, always. Always create pressure. All right, now when I feel the pressure, now I'm creating a little space, and snapping and pulling down. Circle into an angle. Okay, coming at the top of his head. Some other good drills, get used to this, is when I snap, I'm going to go like driving the bus, coming to the elbow, pushing his ear, to the shoulder, right here, okay, and circle. Right, circle, circle. Always head in position, he comes back up, head circle, head circle, head circle. Come in, head circle. Okay, right there, that can be paired with good pressure here. Okay, I shoot this arm through. Now I'm going to guide this and pass this arm through as I go. Pressure, okay, elbow shoot through, guide, circle that through, okay? So a couple things I like to think about on a collar tie. Make sure you got it right. Yep. All right, and then some defensive collar tie. A lot of times when we make first contact, the guy's going to come here right away, especially in high school. So the first one I want to talk about is pass. All right, I'm going to pressure first, always. Okay, a lot of times guys try to hit this pass without pressure, and it doesn't really work. So pressure first. I feel I'm leaning on that straight leg. I'm setting my outside foot up again. My chin goes to my chest, and I'm trying to create like a hill with the top of my head for him to slide out, right here. Now I move my feet and circle. Okay? Right here he comes up, pressure, set my foot up. I make that hill with the top of my head, down and across, circle. Okay, if he doesn't, if I don't create that pressure first, and he's trying to go here, there's nothing there, but you're noticing he's falling, right? That's because he's leaning on me. He shouldn't trust me. I'm not trustworthy, you know? So, I want to make him think I'm trustworthy. So I create that pressure first, now he's leaning, right? That's what I want. Let that go. And that's all coming from chin to chest, okay? And let that hand slide out. Pressure, set that foot up on the outside. Now, and I'm always following it up. It's not enough on all these. It's not enough to just let it go by and be like, man, that was cool. I'm scoring points that way, right? I'm always trying to make him react a little bit more than he did the last time. So every time I come in, right here, I'm following it up. Now he's got to react really hard back this side, right? It's a lot harder for him. He's now constantly reacting, okay? Other collar tie defense stuff is just digging inside. Right, he gets to get hard collar tie on me. Okay, I can pressure first, and then I'm just digging this hand back in and snapping with my driving the bus pressure, snap. Okay, and then of course, like we already talked about right here, peeling that off to our 2-on-1s. A lot of that stuff ties together. Okay. Once you've gone over all that stuff, like I think it's good to maybe take a day with warm-ups to go set up some 2-on-1s, defensive 2-on-1s, right? And then incorporate into your warm-up, we're both hand fighting for 2-on-1s. That's all you're trying to do. So you got a guy that's not a 2-on-1 guy or whatever, you're forcing him to get in that position. So he has to learn how to go after it, he has to learn how to clear. Right? So me and Alec are only wrestling here. We're both trying to get 2-on-1s where I have to try to clear it here, and he's got to clear it, right? And we're both trying to come and work on all the techniques that we just worked on, right? Force guys into that position right there. Make them learn it. Okay? That's another good one. Same thing for underhooks. Okay? Make guys only wrestle for underhooks. If I get a good underhook, right here, that's a point. Control it for 3 seconds, that's a point for me. Something like that. Make a game out of it. So it's competitive. It's pretty amazing where like you got these short attention span high school kids. All of a sudden you turn it into a competition and they're doing everything right. Where if you taught them like 2 seconds ago and say, go do this move, and they're like scatterbrained and picking their butts and no one knows what's going on. So I think that's always good. And then the last thing right here is just both working collar ties, trying to own the inside. He digs inside, I dig inside. Both digging inside, learning how to use pressure. Use pressure. Use pressure. Pass it. Back to it. Okay? But forcing those positions, I mean, it seems tedious, it's not flashy, but this is how the flashy stuff is set up, really. I like to think of like a good analogy that Jay used to use all the time with riding legs and getting out of them was you're untying a knot. How do you untie a knot? Is it all one big explosive movement where you pull? No, right? It's a little bit this way, a little bit that way, a little bit back the other way, a little bit back the other way. Now the knot's open, and there's a big wide open shot. So a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there, opens the guy up in 30 seconds. If it's not right there right away, that's okay. We're learning how to create pressure, feel pressure, and then manipulate that pressure. Okay? So the last thing I want to do, once you kind of get through all that stuff, you got to feel like your guys have a good handle on different ties, controlling different ties. All right, now we got to incorporate it all together. All right. So this is more of like a spar or even less than that, but it's cooperative drilling, where you're talking to the guy and you're saying, okay, you're going to put at least 3 to 5 movements together before you hit an attack, right? So what this is good for is obviously both guys are learning how to get to a tie, clear a tie, because they're doing 3 to 4 different times, 5, whatever, but also they're using their own creativity. They're finding their own motion patterns, and that's important too. Because at the end of the day, wrestling, I mean, there's fundamentals that you can teach, and it works for every kid. But it's not always going to be, everybody's movement pattern isn't going to be the same as your movement pattern or your movement pattern or your movement pattern. Some guy's going to be a little bit better at being here. He's comfortable being here. He's got a good angle off of this position, and he likes it. So let him create his own movement pattern. Let him create the ownership off of his attacks. Okay. So make him think about what his first contact's going to be here. Maybe he's coming here. Pressure circle, collar tie, pressure, pass. Right. He comes up to my head. I'm clearing that. Right. Maybe I'm snapping, and then I'm going to my attack. Okay. But making the guy hit 3 to 4 attacks, whatever. One of the other ones we do, senior level Greco stuff, is we do 8-second drill, where count down for 8 seconds. You have to use the full 8 seconds before you take the guy down. So I'm here, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take down. He's up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right? And doing matches like that. We're getting crisp, good repetitions in every time. But we're also getting our heart rates up. Both guys are working. Both guys are learning how to wrestle. We're not spazzing. But I think that all comes together when we make sure everybody's aware of the position, aware of what we're trying to do, and making them comfortable in these different ties and things like that. So that's kind of like the gist of those, kind of like the hand fighting series I wanted to go over with that kind of thing. I got a couple other positions I want to quick touch on because I don't think they get touched on a ton, especially at the high school level, just some different spots. But I'll stop here. You guys got any questions or more stuff? Yep.
Yeah, your head position.
Yeah.
You're rarely
Yeah.
Everything's always looks like on his right shoulder.
Yeah, I like to be in that right shoulder. When I'm forehead to forehead, I feel like I'm too far away. I like to feel everything, and like from a defensive standpoint too. If I'm close, then I can feel all his movement patterns. If we're out here like this, again, I talked about like 50-50 positions, right? I feel like this is a 50-50 position. This is great for initial contact, but somehow I have to move off of that and get to where I want to be in a dominating position where it's a 9-10 for me. I want to like increase my chances of winning a position.
Where you're in that, it looks like you're almost putting pressure in his neck.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, so it's kind of like this spot right here. It's like built for my head, almost. You know, I'm not coming in here. I think this is probably a good point to bring up. I'm not coming in here and going head hug game, right? A lot of the stuff I'm talking about is moving off of stuff. Like rule of thumb that I like to use in all styles is if I get a position and I'm not making him react within 3 seconds, I should be moving off of that position, right? So if I come to his head, 3, 2, 1, and I'm not pulling or snapping or moving, I shouldn't be there anymore, right? And again, if I do that for 3 seconds, he grabs my elbow. Now I have to clear clear him before I can do anything. Right? I want to always keep him reacting to me, and I can do that if he can't slow down my attack hand. He can't slow down my ties and stuff like that. So.
Am I going to see any throws today?
Yeah, you're throwing body blocks right now. I heard you had 41 hip tosses.
Well, no, I got 41 things up here. Not 41 throws.
Okay. So a couple things. We Rusty Greco. We're both trying to make an Olympic team this year. So I think it's important that we give a little Greco love today. We're going to talk about just like some basic body lock stuff. Like where do you guys want to be? Some basic stuff where all your guys should know where they want to be. If they get in this position, where they can feel safe. They have a goal. I think that's really good too. Like breaking this stuff down into like, it's not like this big movement. Like when I'm talking about these ties and positions, I'm talking about like a really specific goal that I'm trying to reach. Like baseball grip 2-on-1, first contact, 2 hands on his hand. Then angle. Like very simple, not too much. I'm not trying to do 8 steps down the road. I'm just trying to get to where I need to be, and then I incorporate that with the way that I'm training and drilling. Right? So, like when I'm in this body lock position, my first thought should not be, okay? Unless I have a really good spot. My first thought needs to be, the biggest thing with this position, okay, is shoulder position and hip position, I think, okay? So, what we're trying to do, right now, again, we're 50-50 right here. Okay, what I want to do is I want to have a big chest, butt down, head up, okay? And what I need to do is win this shoulder battle. If he's got his shoulder underneath mine, he's winning right now, okay? And this is a bad spot, and all your guys should know that this is not where they want to be, okay? So what I do to get back to a good spot is I just take this arm and I swing it through. See how that hits my shoulder? Now I bring this elbow up right here, and I'm big chest again. And now I'm winning, or we're 50-50 or I'm winning, okay? Right there. So if he's beating me here, I'm thinking weight down, big chest, shoulder swings through, now my arm comes back up, now I got a good underhook. I'm trying to keep that shoulder right in his chest, okay? Right here, all right? Now from here, I think one of the best things to work on is this little ratchet concept, okay? We're not going big throws, we don't need to, no expectations here, but what I'm doing is I'm going to take a bite with my hands. Every time I take a bite with my hands, my legs step at the same time. Small bites. They have to go the same distance at the same time. Right here. See how that? Right here. Now I'm hip to hip. Now I'm tight with this arm, and I can just pivot and twist straight down. Pretty simple. Some stuff that I think that guys get tripped up on. With this, they try to do too much too quick. Okay? Whether they're going arms first, weaving their legs back, now they get headlock. Right? Or they're going legs first, leaving their arms behind. Right here, okay, now they're getting taken back this way. Everything's got to go at the same time. Okay? We're not overextending ourselves. Remember, back to one unit philosophy. I'm moving as a unit. I'm not overextending myself one way or the other. Okay, so he's beating me here. I get weight down, swing that arm through, right here. Now small little ratchet. Small little ratchet. I don't need to hurry this. I'm beating him now. Okay. Okay. Pretty simple. Probably something that every one of you guys can probably figure out, right? Like I said, don't need to be small base to do it, right? So, yeah.
It's coming to my time here.
Oh, come on.
I mean, that's good, that's fine. I'm an old man, I'm hurt, you know, so you're just doing it for me.
All right. You guys got any more questions, or we're good?
We're good here, Rob.
Talk to me after. I don't think those are safe sport anymore.
That's awesome.
I don't think any of them are safe sport approved anymore.
Oh, impersonation. I'm going to
Yeah.
You can impersonate anybody, too, not just Jay. He's good at everything.
All right. Well, thanks for having me, guys. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate what you're doing. Keep spreading the good news of wrestling. There's a lot of good stuff, and you guys have the perfect age to mold some awesome wrestlers, but also awesome people. And that's what I got from my high school books a lot was a lot of life skills that I'll never forget. So thanks again for what you do. See you guys.
Thanks, Jay. Next up, we got Brandon Paulson, obviously Olympic silver medalist, world silver medalist.